Viva Las Vegas, Viva Las Vegas. How I wish that there were more than 24 hours in the day.
Do that conga, no, you can't enjoy yourself any longer. Come and shake your body, baby, do that conga, no, you can't enjoy yourself any longer.
Storm is about a fusion of different rhythms and dances and voices, and it's all live, and it's got the whole gamut. It's got acrobats, aerialists, live fire, water from the ceiling, inline skaters, and it's all set on a backdrop of a Latin field.
Storm was conceptualized actually by Jamie King, famed choreographer for Madonna, and worked with Michael Jackson. And he came up with this idea of storm and the elements that are that create a storm. I play water, and basically the elements are water, earth, wind, and fire.
I'm wind, and basically we try and show different aspects of our element. So wind can be very powerful and destructive, but it can also be very refreshing and lilting. So I have a song where it's very soft and gentle, and then I have another one where I come out and try to rile them up a bit. Well, the way I prepare for each performance, I try and get here a little early. Our call time is 6. I like to get here about 5:30. I'd start with the makeup. We all do our own makeup. Then I like to take time to vocally warm up a little bit in the room, and my physical warm-up is very last. I do that right before we go out so we're not cold and we're ready to go.
What I do to prepare for my performance every day is actually I sing to a lot of female artists because a lot of my songs are very high, and when I sing with women in my dressing room, it keeps my voice higher, and it keeps my voice in the place where it has to be, because some of my songs are fairly high. We rehearsed for 6 months before we opened the show because the fact that there's so much technical stuff going on stage at the same time. We've got aerialists, we've got dancers all over the place, we've got water, it's raining on stage.
We got started as aerialists basically by pure luck, and I think it was just meant to be. I was welding for a company here in Las Vegas and coaching gymnastics, and I met John. I went to an audition, got in a show. John got in the show also. We were tumbling, and we were asked to put together an aerial act within 7 days.
Well, the first time we flew, it was actually really scary, I thought, because it was scary even though we were only flying maybe 5 or 10 feet off the ground. But we'd never done it before, never done anything remotely like that, and had never touched straps. So flying for the first time was definitely scary. Well, I would say that there's a lot of strength that comes from our gymnastics training that goes with our flying. It just seems like every time we get up in the air, everything that we learned in our gymnastics transfers immediately over to what we do in the air.
It's a lot of muscle control and a lot of
air sense and awareness of body control and what your body's doing in the air.
We have a lot of interaction with the audience, and I think that's what keeps a performer going. They recognize a lot of the songs because we have a few original tunes, but a lot of them are common and people love it. I notice people singing along the whole time, and that you feed off that as a performer. The way I want people to feel when they leave, I really want them to just feel as though they had a great time. Some people, this is the first show they've seen. Some people save up all year for their family vacation and they come see a show, and we're honored when it's ours. So we want them to leave feeling like they had a great time, like they saw something they haven't seen before.
The audience reaction really does give us energy.
Yeah, it does.
The more energy that the audience has, the more energy we have, and the more comfortable we feel flying with them.
Basically, to me, I know I've done my job with this show. When they walk out and I do meet and greet to meet the audience, sign autographs and so forth, when they come up to me and say, hey, where can we go dancing? We want to go Latin dancing right now. Where can you recommend us? That's when I know that they've had a good time because they haven't gotten enough.